You know what got police? I think no injuries. Luckily, no injuries. Max quiet. Sick of them turning my alarm on every bloody time. No, I'm not putting my level back. What is this? Playing my other wing. So what's the form lineup? Jalen Smith and then Jordan. Alright, it's good. He must be part of my team. Actually, he's probably not, but okay, we're just playing anyway. He's definitely not being Marco. He can go away. Oh, I don't even know who this is. Yeah, he's a federated player. And Carlo Walsh. Oh, damn. Carlo Walsh will get it. He's way higher now. Some of these players will be higher. It's a good lineup. I'm gonna need a car. Not Tom Clay, it's gonna be. Oh, what would have first with this? There we go. Not Peter Norton. Bruce Willis. Oh, it's a good side. It's a good side. So as long as it's only one over 76 week we can do. Maybe escape. Running on legend. Why not? Oh. Oh wait. Yeah. So I want to change it to. Yeah, that's what it is. Oh, I can change that. Okay. Well, legend or veteran? I think I'm wrong. What? I do. I think probably soon. I think. I think veteran's a nice, easy level. For now, I was still going to put up to legend because I can barely make it. You play legend on the other one, but this is harder. Here we go. Let's get on the way. I said no talking on my live stream. Can you change the subtitle? Wait. I'm just gonna change the subtitle on my phone. So I know how to do it. Okay, yeah, I know how to change it. It's been a while though. My chat. No. You died on YouTube. I'll be quick. Freaks ago. I need to change that. But, where is it? Where is it? It's not YouTube. Oh, here it is. Community Studio. Here it is. Oh, now we change the subtitle. Talking. Come back on the stream. Do I want a thumbnail? It's not made for kids, but I'm not putting this on audio. A thumbnail. What that would do. Kevin, go Molders. I can tell. On it back, and then save. Right. Is it saved? All good? Must be all good. Okay, must be good. I'll check now. Yeah, all good. Alright, it's all good now. That's pretty easy. Should be easy win. I can't get anywhere. Big middle, big kick. There's barely anything. Oh my god. Yes, well, I'm playing a legend. Like that stuff. I'm playing a legend. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm definitely not playing a legend. It's me done for legend. 5. Something. Oh fuck, go through. Alright. Oh yeah. Oh, bro. You kidding? Oh, I was about to say. What? Did we kick that out? Surely we didn't. Oh, what? Oh, why did you pick it up? Oh, wait, I'm gonna try that, so. Good kick. Yeah, I was trying to go for a big hit. Oh. Oh, you're kidding. About to say. Go, get out. Oh, yes, we're out. Can't get anywhere. I need to spread it out a bit. Get us out of here. Bro, I'm dead on me, kind of. Go. Oh, held. So held. Surely. Free. Held and tackle. Chip and two. But I'm after playing Pro, to be honest. Can't change the minutes anymore. Oh, go. Go. Oh, damn it. That's better though. Oh, go. Oh, there it goes. Oh, bro, I don't get a chance to have a run. I'm kidding. Bloody hell. Oh, I'm about to say that was a 6 again. Oh my god, just tackle him. What? How's that 6 again? Bullshit. Absolute bullshit. No, how the fuck is that 6 again? How the hell is that 6 again? What's happened, dude? Yeah. Yeah, okay, he's hit him. Then when I tackled him, and then he went past apparently at 6 again. Fuck's sake. Dude, what the fucking time, you stupid fucking game. Oh, so far language, but fuck's sake. No wonder this game's so bad. Now I've got to do a whole new set for this. Then the boys are obviously. Oh, now I'm offside, apparently. Oh, bro, I couldn't get them off. They were all still. Their ratings are so stuffed up. I swear. Oh, didn't mean that. Oh, well, he's a hooker. Just getting confused now. Should be good though. Go, go, go. No, I have to put it on pro to be honest. Like this, what everyone else is doing, like Spaz and all that. I might have to put it on pro. Oh my god. I'm still gonna go legend. Far out. It's 62th minute. Oh, what is R6 again? That's not. Better have been a 6. Wait, no, that wasn't a 6 again. There's nowhere to fucking go. I'm going for a skip. I can't get anywhere. Oh, perfect. That's better though. Oh, I did not mean that. Oh, oh, please. I'm trying to get a fucking play in there. Oh, I'm trying to pass you, birds. Get in the way. Juice right out of the top 8. Okay, we need to win. It doesn't say that he's injured, so why does it say this? Okay, yeah, he's probably from a different. He's from a different team, so he's obviously can't play again. He's not going to play again. Peter Knight. Invite someone.
players, Fitzgibbon, Ricketts, and Minicello. And I just think that the recruitment, while wonderful players and talent, Sam Walker, different character. I don't see a Roosters style of player in Sam Walker. Brandon Smith, I don't see a Roosters style of player in Brandon Smith. We all spoke about, would Brandon adjust to the Sydney way off the field? On the field, we questioned whether he was a genuine dummy. I don't know if he's a Roosters style of character, and I'd put Matt Lodge in that category as well.
The old check shoes in there. Yes, well, Playing Legend, playing that stuff.
No, I think they've gone down, yes, I think they've gone down away from
Burbo, how you going?
Oh,
turn this off.
I'll tell you what, at the start of the season,
There we go.
look at their roster, and they have got the best roster on paper.
Oh, this game is like 9 points a minute.
He knows what wins. Maybe not a dummy half, but they made a decision. Like, you can't just say, oh, it's a recruitment problem. At the moment,
Oh, it's like,
a moment ago, they don't know who they are, they don't know who they are, they don't know what direction they're being given. I'll tell you something, bro. At the start of the season, they had all summer to make a call on their hearts. They make it after 8 rounds. And they put
how is it so fast?
You wonder why things haven't clicked yet. They've scored 153 points this year in the 9 rounds to open the season. That's the Roosters' least amount of points scored under Trent Robinson. There's a lack of chemistry there. There certainly is, and that comes down to the roster management. The culture of the club is part of the recruitment. And if you're bringing in players that don't really fit under that culture of what you have already built, I would question that's what the chemistry breaks down. Where the culture fell down was when they lost Jake Green.
Far out. Oh, you're kidding.
Yeah, that's my point. Roosters are always been a character first, talent second.
Oh, yeah, for now, I'm in Playing Legends, so it's pretty hard.
And I think
And it's clear, man.
they've probably adjusted a little bit and gone talent first, character second in their recruitment of late. The players that you spoke were all just, and I'm talking about not their personality, I'm talking about their talent they brought. They were honest, open, that's what they brought to the team. They're open in what they did. Whereas these guys that are getting there, like still he sits there and he's on this contract for year by year, for example. And so there's always the back of the Bible, this year you've got to go. Is he really there? Is he going to, the difference between the Patriots
Oh,
and
you can.
that's the difference.
In the past, the Roosters' culture looked after that. That brought the players where they wanted to go. Sam Walker, you can't get him back. When Sam Walker came through the system, he was the best kid coming through. Every club wanted him. It's not that he can't play football, he's not suiting the system there. So is the problem the football they're playing, or is the problem Sam Walker?
Sam Walker. Exactly. But I'm saying Sam Walker, but if you say, look, when Matt Lodge went there, for example, and Matt Lodge has got that history, he's got that checkered history too. And everybody, all the dance around what the Roosters were about and about the Roosters' ways and our kind of football and all the rest of it. Everyone said, well, hang on, does that lot sort of suit what you guys have been doesn't when you want to win? Well, exactly. But you know what? And, Sydney Swans have their no dickhead policy, right? And everyone says that until they've got a dickhead that they really want. And then they'll beat you. That's the way it goes. But what I'm saying is they're going away from the character first recruitment. And it's one you can handle, one you can trust the culture. But Matt Lodge was adamant that the culture would bring Matt Lodge around, and it did. It did. But once you get a second one in, a third one in, a fourth one in, and I don't want to go through the whole roster, but you go through, I think that started to skew a little bit away from where they were.
Yeah, maybe you're right in some respect, but I think it's the football they're playing on the field at the moment.
What's showing out?
Yes, can you hear me, bro?
Looking at Mitchell Pearce, there's rumours that he may return to the NRL, and those rumours are saying the Roosters, is this a real possibility, or is it?
Look, there's always been talk about, I think it's...
Oh my
there's always
God.
been talk about Mitchell Pearce returning to sponsor on season. The Roosters, almost from the moment he left the club, that was there. Then when he went to France, everyone said, oh, well, that's over now. He's come out yesterday and he said he would love to come back over a final season in the NRL. There's still a plays 14 off the bench, for example. And I think they can find a spot for him in that place.
He's picked up some momentum in the pre-season, guys. Just when there was a little bit of still uncertainty around the series, ongoing around health. As far as how long has his career got left to go, and could Mitch come into the Roosters system and, as Kenny said, playing that 14 role as a backup? Tigers have had a swing. Mitch has said that he wants to play this season at Marn, but I would rule it out.
This is a good show. It's a funny one. He enjoys himself over of Mitch Arnold.
Trying to get a big hit.
So now the Giants, disaster, absolute disaster. I was shocked by this for a number of reasons. McCallum re-signing, home game, Anzac round. I thought there was a genuine chance of an upset. I really did. I looked at the weekend, I'm prepping, and Parramatta are coming off a loss, and they might be a little bit down in confidence, and they've just re-signed their captain for 5 years. I'm thinking, this is going to be a big game. It's going to be one of the better games of the round. Far from it.
There was no excuse.
What happened?
Their try-line defence was disgraceful. They were playing on a Sunday afternoon, a sunny Sunday afternoon at home in front of a packed stadium. There was a time when going to Newcastle was among the toughest road trips in the comp. But what they turned up and dished out in front of their home fans was almost unforgivable. And you look at they've got a strong backline, they've got a tremendous forward pack, but their forwards are playing terrible.
Yeah, you hit the nail on it. Daniel Saifidi, guys, has been coming off the interchange bench. He's a New South Wales State of Origin front row. Not only that, he was probably one of the most dominant Origin props in last year's series. He averaged over 240 metres for both his two appearances in Origin. He ran for 53 metres in this game. His form's been way down. I did note that Adam O'Brien has now elevated him into the starting front row this weekend, almost as a play. Okay, like it's got to get moving. Got to get moving. I think that the Saifidi form is a concern, not only for the Knights, but for the Blues.
Yeah. But no, they were. That's what it is. Yeah, we spoke about it. But that's they shouldn't. But I look at it. I wonder whether the Pocket Circus last week backfired on them. It just was so overdone in the end. I know it needed to be sorted out, but the grandness of the announcement and all the rest of it is like an ESPN special. I just thought it didn't need to happen the way it did, and I think in some ways it seemed to backfire on the Knights. Yeah.
It's time now for teeing off, brought to you by TaylorMade Golf New Stealth Irons, the ultimate in forgiveness and distance, so you can expect better shots more often. Crawls, we're just talking about it. What are you going to tee off on this week on your stealth driver, mate?
I'm going to have a go at them.
This argument about the fans. Years ago, they tripped.
It's getting very messy and damaging between the Roosters and the Rabbitohs. Here we are 4 days later, and some of the longest standing relationships in the game are being tested. You've got some breaking news for us?
Yeah, breaking news just from the NRL a couple of minutes ago. Henry Perenara, who was in the bunker and the whack and sent Latrell to the field, has been stood down this weekend. Ashley Klein, however, keeps his job. I think he's got another great game. But, so Perenara, I'm not sure when we'll see him back. There was obviously, an incident that could have been handled much better.
We're seeing this at all levels of everyone that was there on Friday night. The clubs, the coaches, the officials, the players, everyone is still feeling the effects of this. Fox Sports, James Hooper has the Roosters coach Trent Robinson personally picked up the phone to Phil Gould and Andrew Johns after that game, just around some of the commentary with Latrell Mitchell's hit on Joey Manu. And I think it goes to show that Gus and Nicolaitis have been friends for a lifetime. And I think it's just how emotional this situation has become.
Well, Gould didn't take the phone call. Didn't answer it, so there's a bit of a freeze at the moment. But he's throwing his toys out of the closet. He does that every now and then, Gus. You go and give him a hug, you'll be all better again. Yeah, that's him and Price to fix it up.
You're one of the idiots Gus was referring to.
Probably. I don't know. I didn't watch it, so.
I probably plead guilty as charged, yeah. Look, I think this is a big story, though. Nick
kaleidoscope girls go back as far as any relationship in the game.
Yeah, that's we shouldn't let it crying on the end of it. That's there was so many poor decisions tonight. We had same referee last game, and it was like 30 odd offsides, and it was a 3-1 penalty count. And it was like, well, this is normal. And then, every opportunity, it was, Sammy Verrills won. We also had, obviously, the sin bidding, which was, we're not playing rugby union. You either stop the game, send him off, send him to the bin there. You don't give them opportunities. And then the offsides on the try line, it was just keep giving them opportunity. That was the field position.
We don't believe there's any reason why this tackle should have been penalised. And in this case, you're right, the try followed shortly thereafter, after this penalty, and it was again at a critical part of the game leading up to the break. And we would prefer these things don't happen, but people are humans, they make errors. This was an error.
Yeah, a number of big calls that they got wrong in this game. Trent Robinson obviously not happy, very outspoken after the game. I don't care who you go for, whether you love or hate the Roosters. If you watch that game against the Panthers, the refereeing was terrible. It was terrible. It cost the Roosters the game. There was 3 or 4 instances clearly that stood out, which is so wrong. This was one of the worst calls I've ever seen.
Isn't that a textbook tackle?
It is.
To get down low like that, a big fella that come out from the line.
I actually thought Verrills had lost this. Like, he'd slipped himself, so he had no choice. Like, the penalties of putting your ball runner in a dangerous position. He didn't put him anywhere. He basically just got him down as best he could. That's a great.
Look, it was a terrible, terrible decision, and the Crichton one to go to the sin bin 4 plays later after an alleged infringement. Right now, I rate Peter Volandis the best administrator this game's ever had. We did a piece with Paul Crawley today defending the referees, and I was really disappointed in it that Peter came out and said it, because there's some fans out there. We're going to get to Canberra next, and the Roosters. They're on 14 competition points. I wrote a piece in the paper this morning, Kenny. There's been 80 coaches of NRL clubs since 2010. Careers are on line with some of these mistakes, with borderline clubs fighting for their survival, fighting to make the victim of these mistakes. I think they have to bring back a second referee to work for ruck and nothing else.
It sounds great. It sounds great, but we're not counting on human error here. And this is, for years the game has coached the referees. They're basically a high-performance unit who are cared for as well as the clubs are these days. That was an insistence Bob Fulton brought in years ago, that if you're going to be serious, they need to become like the NRL 7X franchise. So they are looked after. They are paid to be professional. And the fact is they have no understanding of the game. And that's their big issue.
I actually feel sorry for them, Kenty, because the game and the rule changes and the
I don't disagree.
This is why I think they need more help. They need one person just to referee the ruck.
But Buzz, we had an incident earlier in the year where the referee got it right, and Doop-de-Doo in the video bunker set it out with Matt Lodge taking a dive, and they overturned the referee's decision. He got sent from the bunker.
This is what you and me had a blow about last week from Origin. All I want is consistency. If Crichton's going to be pulled back and binned 4 plays later, I hope the next bloke who does it, that's what all I'm dirty about.
Maybe Sutton just had a bad night. And as players, we all have bad nights. And then you know what happens when you have a bad night? Sometimes you're not playing the next week. So maybe he shouldn't be reffing this week after that. You just got to take the hit. He's normally a good referee.
How many knock-ons are we going to do?
I don't know if we need to change all the referees.
The Verrills one, the Crichton one I can live with, Buzz, because they've got to play the advantage. The advantage has to be played to the team. There was an opportunity for the Panthers on their line. But as far as the Verrills one, what is the technology doing? Like everybody saw it. Everyone saw it. And
once he blows that penalty, you can't put once he blows that, they can't go, oh mate, that's not a penalty. It's too late. But I get what you're saying, but they didn't even have time to react. This is what I mean. He just had a bad night. He panicked. He had a brain explosion.
Ridiculous. That is
It's
ridiculous.
a shocker. Anyway, meanwhile, Ricky Stewart has taken aim at referee Peter Goff over his refusal to blow a penalty in the dying seconds of the Raiders' clash with the Dragons. And today, the NRL admitted the ref made the wrong call.
Should you have a penalty at the end there, do you think? Or
What do you think?
potentially for offside?
Yeah, well, I've only seen it once.
Yeah, looked like maybe not square at the markers.
I only need to see it once, mate. But tomorrow I'll get an apology, or there'll be justification of there not being a penalty. When you're in high performance business, there's always going to be pressure. When there's pressure, we need courage. We need to be courage on that ruling in the last play of the day. We believe that a penalty should have been awarded in this incident. In the case of either the offside, the flop, or the not square at marker, any of those three could have been determined to be a professional foul and could have resulted in not only a penalty but a sin bin. It's not about apologies. I've never stood up here in 4 years and apologised to a club, because it's not my place to apologise to someone who's just made an error. If they don't mean to do it, they don't do it on purpose. We're just trying to explain the circumstances.
Time now for teeing off, brought to you by TaylorMade Golf's new Stealth Irons, the ultimate forgiveness and distance that you can expect. Better shots more often. I think I know what we'll be teeing off on tonight, Kenty, with your new Stealth TaylorMade driver. What do you got for us?
Oh, look, I just want to talk about that. Now, it's not Graham Adams' job to get up and apologise, but the Raiders have been apologised to over that. There was 3 incidents in 2 tackles there where they could have put players in the sim. The referee got it wrong. Totally got it wrong. Okay, now, he could have used a professional foul. Instead, he just went on the 6 again. The 6 again rule has to be exterminated from the game. Okay, we all came in and we waxed lyrical, and there have been some great benefits to it. But when you have a rule in the game where it is more advantageous to break the rule and cop the penalty than it is to actually obey the rule, then it's a bad rule. And that's what the Dragons here, they just laid all over and they just broke the rules. They're offside at marker, they laid all over with the flop because they knew that 6 again, if that's the way the referee went, which is a mistake, that's the way he did go, that didn't damage them. There was 6 seconds left in the game and they were defending their try line. It's such a... If you can continue to break the rule like that, they need to start putting blokes off the field, but they also need to start getting this rule right. There's too many teams happily conceding 6 again so they can just basically keep resetting their line behind slow play the balls. So it negates the value of the rule.
If you intentionally break the rules to gain advantage, it's a professional foul.
Yes, try. Half-time.
Twice.
One for the
Twice. Didn't even get penalised.
Now, Kenny, if that had happened in the 20th minute of the game, they would have blown a penalty, not a 6 again. They would have had the courage to. The game was on the line.
I get that, Buzz. But that shouldn't matter that the game was on the line. That comes down to what Ricky Stewart was saying about courage. But the other part is this, okay? We've had 3 coaches sacked already this season. We've got a 4th now who's looking over his shoulder, okay, in Justin Holbrook. The Raiders are on 14 points. If you gave them the 2 points that they could have got there, which a penalty would have made it 12-10, sent it into Golden Point. Earlier in the year, round 8, I think it was, when they played the Warriors, Matt Lodge admitted he died. The referee actually got it right, but the video referee came in and said, okay, no, that's a penalty, which then put that game into extra time, which the Warriors then won in extra time. That puts the Raiders on 18 points in the top 8. Now, every club will tell you the difference between finishing 10th and that 8th appearance, that top 8 appearance. It is so vital to every club how they view their season. And to sit down and when you've got 2 end-of-game decisions that have cost the Raiders 4 points, okay, that is significant. And the House of Apology in there, seriously, the NRL, they've got to start acting up a bit and figure out ways to get this right, because it's just not good enough to sit there every time and go, got that one wrong, sorry about that, better luck next week. Blokes are losing their jobs over this. That's probably where the bug could have come in there. They had time to look at that, they're watching it. It happened probably like 10 or 20 seconds to go, hang on, that's a penalty, that's a professional foul. But at that point, the whole world saw it.
Hear what you're saying about the 6 tackle will get it. But if the referee does his job and blows a penalty there and or puts Ben Hunt in the sin bin...
You're right. You're right there, though, Dave, except for the fact that in other periods of the game, teams are just giving 6 away, okay, happy to go from
having to defend 6 tackles to now 8 tackles, because that's if it's tackle 2 and you get 6 again, it's not like you go to 12. It's really how it goes up to 8. Okay, and you talk to the teams. A lot of the teams will talk about how there's a tipping point when the 6 agains come. The first time, if a team's pressing your line and you concede a 6 again to get your line set again, they'll keep coming at you. But after they've had 2 or 3, suddenly the pressure goes on the attack. Hang on, we've had all these 6 agains. We need to score here. So then what happens is they then begin to force, just subconsciously force the ball to try and get a result. And the defences know that. And again, that's my point.
My argument with a ruck referee, second referee, and the guy who's fatigued and's been doing 79 minutes, that's all he's got to do. Ping incidents like that. Takes so much.
But the simple blowback on that is that's the referee's job too. We all saw it.
Yeah, but he picked it up. He won't pick it up. He walked Ben Hunter-Stone side.
Exactly. It's not like he missed it.
He got it. He just didn't make
We
it
don't
ball.
need another referee in the ruck, in my opinion. You've got the main referee there. You've got the bunker. Numerous people in the bunker watching it.
The bottom line is the system we have now is not working. The 2 teams on 14 points not done it on the weekend.
Exactly. And there will always be human error. Okay? That's what But what we need to do is we need to get the coaches. The coaches are the referees are refereeing like robots at the moment. Okay? They are looking, they've got all the little indicators every tackle, where they've got an arm here, they've got here, all the levers that they're grabbing hold of, okay? They've got the bloke in the ear talking, telling him to look for this and look for that. There's no feel for the game. Anyone watching that game on the weekend saw what Sir George Illawarra were doing and knew straight away it was a deliberate foul designed to stop the Raiders a chance of winning the game. It had.
Sundays aren't for chopping and prepping, so skip the meal prep and take back Sundays with my muscle chef.
You know, some insurers come to the storm, they've got fun. But ours,
perspective, sit down in the off season. We all sit down and just look at it. Say, mate, if it takes 2 weeks, go, that's a step. That's 1 week, that's 2 weeks. At the moment, you're going, oh, it's okay, you didn't hit him that hard. I'm going, well, he hit him in the head. So in far worse incidents, this year, but you're not letting the Jerome rule. You compare this to the others. Now, that's nothing. Okay, it's not nothing. It's not nothing. It's not nothing. You tell us first what you think about it. It's not about nothing. I think it was the guy was already, being tackled. He's come in and, listen, I think it's definitely a penalty. At the time, it's an obvious penalty because they dropped the ball. Did he connect his head? Are we going to slow this down the last one? It's not a headlock. There you go. Statue. That was a sentiment. Listen, that's not a sentiment. Somebody touched him. What? Shoulder. Bang. That's not a sentiment. There's no force in that.
There's no force in that.
There's no force. It's a shoulder change. So really, it's in the head. Their argument is, I get in the fight and I punch someone in the head and I don't knock him out because I didn't punch him. Because there'll be different charges of responding harm being what happens if you hit him in the head? It should be blanket. If roles are reversed and Nelson did that shot to the wall, it killed him. It wasn't just look, it's a penalty.
Simple.
It's the inconsistency. There was no penalty here. Melbourne would drop the ball because it's in the head. Everyone missed it. We all missed it. But at the time, did anyone realise it was put on record. No one missed it. It was put on record. Yeah, but it was after the it's like, where do we go here? Because it's turning the fans off, right?
But it's not just this, bro. It's not just high tackles and careless acts and, as I mentioned, worse incidents earlier in the year. It's forward passes, which we're going to get to that.
Footy doesn't just have.
I'm gonna hop off actually. Pretty bored.